Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Ooh.
I've never seen a crown up close, but Lady Lottie shares the most. Sipping tea and watching all the royal news unfold. She's got stories, she's got grace, got a smile upon her face, and a heart that's made of 24 carats of gold. She says, gather round my fan-oos, I got some royalty for yous, and if you'd like, please subscribe, I do tonight. Everybody sing along, nothing here can go too wrong. We're just laughing while the comment section writes. She keeps it classy, never looking flashy. She's got a channel full of cheese. Lady Lottie shines into the tea time show. Fan of ooze all gather when it's time to go. Subscribe or do ring that bell if you want to. Lady Lottie shines got a little bit of joy.
Oh, I hope you like it.
She don't care who's famous in the magazine. She's got class and that's enough, if you know what I mean. Lady Lottie shines, everybody sing it loud. She's got the royalty and a very loyal crowd. Some folks chase the latest trends. Lady Lottie shines, makes new friends, giving voices to the stories others never told. Every comment, every chat, she's got time for all of that, cause her kindness shines brighter than a vault of gold. And a little bit she loves so much, you can see it in her gentle touch, talking proudly every single chance she gets. If you ask her what she's about, she'll probably laugh and shout, fan of ooze, we ain't done having fun yet. She keeps it classy, never looking flashy. Everybody gather near. Lady Lottie shines, queen of the tea time show. Fan of ooze all gather when it's time to go. Subscribe or do ring that bell if you want to. Lady Lottie shines got a little bit of joy for you, and she don't care who's famous in the magazine. She's got class and that's enough, if you know what I mean. Lady Lottie shines, everybody sing it loud. She's got the royalty and a very loyal crowd. We're counting views, we're spilling tea, we're laughing at the royalty. We're watching clips, we're reading news, and hanging with a fan of ooze. Some stories shine, some stories fade, but Lady keeps the good vibes made. With a heart of gold for young and old, she helps the untold stories get told. Lady Lottie shines, queen of the tea time show. Fan of ooze all gather when it's time to go. Subscribe or do ring that bell if you want to. Lady Lottie shines got a little bit of joy. Lady Lottie shines, everybody sing along. Tea is hot, but the kindness stays strong. Fan of ooze forever, that's the motto that we know. Lady Lottie shines and her heart of gold.
All right. Hello, everyone. It is so good to see everyone. I almost fell asleep. I want to thank Lisa Polo Jones and Daisy Lee's in the house. Thank you for coming, everyone. I appreciate your time. Whoa, Taco Tuesday and a super chat. Attention. Attention. Polo's in the house and it blessed me with a super chat. So let's give it up for Polo and put some Fanadues in the chat for him. Fanadues. Fanadu. Oh, she puts too much on the edge. You know, when they put your lashes on, they put it too much in the corner, so it irritates. Irritation. Thank you, Polo, and happy Taco Tuesday. Who getting them some tacos today? I have my husband bring some home. Thank you, Polo, so much for my super chat. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about, not that we don't talk about it, but we talk about her popularity a lot. But for all of a sudden, people are starting to see that Meghan's popularity in the United States has gone down. But I beg to differ. It's been down. Meghan's popularity has been in the toilet. It's been in the toilet for what, ever? To me, it started when she went on the Oprah show. That's when it happened to me. But let's listen to some other people talk about it and get their perspective on it. And we also want to know what's next with her. What is she going to do after this? What's after the jam? I heard the business wasn't doing that great. And to be honest, what can Harry really do besides do a speech or two? You know? So let's get into it. Let me pull up let me share my screen. I think the hype went down after she married the prince. I was excited then, but never followed after the wedding. Interesting, Lisa. Because I have to be honest too, with like Lisa is saying, like I followed her, but not like I do today. I didn't follow her like I do today. Before, I would just check every now and then and see how she's doing and then move on, see what was going on. But then I started getting curious, Lisa, when she started talking about how she was, no one was asking how she was doing. And when Mexico came along, that's when I got really interested in the situation because it failed. I said, "Oh, this is failure. This is failure." Meghan is finna leave. Meghan is finna leave the UK with Harry. They're stepping down from their royal roles. That was a big deal. And I think that was the beginning of the end for me. Right, you just watch the wedding and then you go on and you just like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Hello, Snowdrop. All right. I want to also give a shout out to Sean Davy Wade and Official King Payne. I wanted to thank them yesterday for recognizing me on Official King Payne's channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get into it here. All right. That one.
Harry has within royal circles, that develops into for Charles and his whole life. And yeah, Charles has not been equal in his treatment of the boys. There should be some accountability. William should be getting an easier ride than Harry, given Harry's disloyalty. And as you mentioned, the Nazi uniform and the behavior with women, all of that stuff. But I think the penny is starting to drop for Charles. And clearly the other factor is that William's going to become king. And I think that Charles is starting to realize that actually my son is going to inherit the Harry problem. And so I'm going to have his back on this one, because the problem you've got, JJ, is that the more Charles indulges Harry and feeds the monster of his ego, and of course with Harry, it's Harry and Meghan, isn't it? They're a package.
Yeah.
It's growing problems for the future, because you see, the more power, the more influence Harry has within royal circles, that develops into a competing second royal court. A royal court based in California, and that'll be William's worst nightmare. Imagine all of the messages on Instagram, the sniping, the subtle signals, the fake royal tours. They're going to ramp it up when Charles passes, just to make William's life a misery. And don't forget, there's no love lost between Meghan and Catherine. It's my understanding that Meghan detests Catherine. The reason why Meghan detests Catherine is because Meghan is very, very competitive. And she doesn't just want to compete with the opposition. She wants to destroy.
No. Meghan doesn't like Catherine because she's beautiful. She's jealous of her and she wants her man. That's the truth. Meghan is jealous of Catherine. She's jealous that, her qualities is something that she will never have. Meghan is predictable in a lot of ways too. Very predictable. And the reason why I keep saying Maggot and Meghan is because Maggot does have narcissistic traits, just like Meghan.
And Catherine is the opposition, because Catherine is the real princess. Catherine is so beautiful. She's discreet. Meghan hates that. It was a problem when Harry and Meghan were frontline serving royals. Meghan was horrified that Catherine was going to be queen and not her. And Angela Levin, who's another journalist that knows her onions, who knows Harry very well.
Yeah, if you say so.
Well, here it is true. Here's the dealio. She knew she was going to become something when she married into the royal family. But a queen is not one of them.
You know something? She's like Harry's second mother. She knows the guy inside out. She thinks that Meghan still has dreams somehow of becoming queen, because there's a hope. Angela thinks that I know it's a probably 5% scenario, but stranger things have happened, that William and Catherine decide being king and queen is not for us.
Oh, no.
I wouldn't rule it out.
I rule that.
I'd give it 5%. That, Angela is someone that's worth listening to, because she spent 15 months in close contact with Harry. She knows how he ticks. So the bottom line is that Charles is now starting to listen to William, understands that William will become king. I could use an American expression here, but Charles has realized that
the big apple.
The big apple will be the big one, the big kahuna, the freeway, the sidewalk. William is king-elect. All right, now you know about president-elect, and that happens after November, when you've won the race.
Mm-hmm.
You are the new president, but you don't go in till January.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got a couple of months. And that is where William is now. He is king-elect.
Right.
And in the United States, based upon the Constitution and also precedent, you can't do loads of things once you're no longer when there's a president-elect. The existing president can't suddenly just invade 20 countries and increase taxes, and you're more hamstrung. And I think that the king feels that way, that he's the outgoing president, if you like, and that William's the president-elect. He's got certain rights now, certain power, certain influences. So all roads lead to William and Charles now, more of a united front, pegging Harry back, clipping his wings.
William's pegging Harry. Is that what you just said?
Well, it's these aristocrats. They're disgusting people. They don't have, like you actually, don't have moral boundaries. They're existing. It's pretty well. I've seen the videos. It's not good.
Well, if you're enjoying this episode so far, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you want to watch ad-free, join the club, Club Espresso. You can get it ad-free. You can see exclusive clips that you won't see in the normal main episodes. Now, Marky Mark, Meghan Markle. Word on the street is that she's at an all-time low. I say word on the street. There's been a poll done amongst Americans, and
word on the curb is, according to the American people, her popularity has gone down. That the American people do not consider Meghan a princess, a Duchess of Sussex, or anything royalty. Hello, Demon Dictator. And so I believe that the American people have been disliked Meghan for a very long time. I don't think that this is new.
They are not like her anymore. The arrow on the chart is going downwards, jaggedly, but downwards. She's at an all-time low. I say word on the street. There's been a poll done amongst Americans, and they are not like her anymore. The arrow on the chart is going downwards, jaggedly, but downwards.
It's a big problem because, going back to our sort of political metaphor, you could say that the US public is Meghan's base. Right? That would be the course of.
The US is more than Meghan's base, it's Meghan's home. And when you look up and your newspaper is telling everybody that you're not liked in your own country, doesn't read princess and royalty to me. How in the world is Meghan's reputation in the United States of America at a very, very low spot? Her popularity is gone in the United States. That's big. We already know Australia doesn't like her, the UK doesn't like her, and now her home country. And you got to ask yourself, why? Why is these people not liking me anymore? What did I do to these people? And you've done a lot. And unfortunately, there's no more deals. There's no more deals in Hollywood. No one's knocking down Meghan's door and saying, hey, you, I want to pay you millions of dollars to talk about the royal family. Are you down? And if they were smart, they would tell her no, because Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Let me go back to the fact that her popularity is in the toilet. And with a bad popularity, you can't really make a lot of money in Hollywood unless you have this insatiable amount of talent. But she doesn't. She doesn't. I also have another video after we go over this with Meghan. There's this husband that ate up all the food, and I think they're getting a divorce now. So I want to show you that video. But I'm just showing you a clip here, and then we're going to move on to the Drew show. He has something to say about Meghan, so I would love to hear what he has to say. Okay.
Support she has.
The American audience are going to love you today. You're talking their language, Marky Mark.
I am. It's because I'm planning to become the president of the United States. It's going to involve marrying an American woman so that I get a passport. And I'm thinking maybe Gwyneth Paltrow, perhaps Kim Kardashian. But probably more inevitably Hillary Clinton. Probably my choice of partner. I can do so much better than Bill. Bill. We're back to that idea that all she's really got is the American public, the American audience, because she's not liked overseas. In the United Kingdom, I think it's fair to say, would you agree she's detested? You've got a column in a national newspaper, you've got your finger on the pulse. What do the Brits think of Megs?
I would say the people who dislike Meghan Markle are very loudly despising her. The people who support her, there's a few of them, but there's I would say the British public are not fans of Meghan.
No, I mean the people that in the United Kingdom that like Meghan, what sorts of people are they?
You know what's funny? I get stopped in the street by Meghan Markle fans and Harry fans, and they'll walk up to me and they'll go, Meghan Markle and Harry, and I'll walk off. They are the Sussex Squad, they call themselves on social media. They are some strange people. Or the other day I was walking through Hackney and someone walked past me and said, leave Harry alone.
Is that right?
And then they just walk off. Yeah.
Well, these people have got a screw loose, haven't they?
They're nutters, mate. They are nutters.
I think the Meghan fans, they're not.
They're going to come for us now. Now I've called them out. They're going to come for us.
Well, what's happened to these people is that they don't see what's happening, which is a couple very toxic that endlessly monetize their family links.
Yeah.
Total grifters, total hypocrites, just not very nice people. But look, they're entitled to their view, of course. And we're not ever universally critical of Meghan because we have said on multiple occasions that she has extraordinary drive and that she.
They also said that she doesn't have this relationship with her father. And that could be a reason why people don't like her. Earl seems to think that since her father lied to her, then, she had to cut him out of her life. No. Just people that are evil do stuff like that. Yes, Snowdrop, I can't wait to show it to you. Hello, Leslie. Okay, let's move on from here. Poor guy. And no, he doesn't have on a Speedo or anything like that. He has on regular clothes. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else we got here. Now we're gonna watch the Drew Lane show. There, he has 2 episodes, and I'm gonna try to at least get through 1.
don't see what's happening, which is a couple very toxic.
I think that will be the beginning of the end for Meghan as a public figure, because this is a man that she's abandoned. This is a guy who has spent in the region of 7. I'm so excited to be here. I'm buzzing.
All right. Well, I told her.
I'm honestly was very touched by the invitation. I love the show. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thank you. And we all enjoy your show, too. You have taught me a lot about the royal family. I was just a regular guy who I actually went to London. I went to Buckingham Palace. I saw the changing of the guard. I took my Beatles tour. But basically, I saw Diana's wedding. I got up early. I saw William and Kate's wedding. I remember when Diana died, I was up late that night, catching all the details. But Mark,
Yikes!
have you been hit by a car or come close to being hit by a car out there?
Oh my God, absolutely. It's the most perilous job. What I've got to face is there's a crime wave happening in London at the moment because it's a terribly governed city. So it's a miracle that I'm not run over, my phone stolen, stabbed, kidnapped, you name it. And that's before Harry and Meghan's people get hold of it.
Well, what I wanted to say about Meghan at this point in time when, he's dating an American actress is the next thing. I'm still really paying kind of attention, but not really close attention. Not like now that I'm in the Markleverse, but I see that the English press is racist. And I thought, but she's white. Where's the racism? What's going on? I did not know she was African-American, even 1%. So
No, that's exactly right. And I think that most people didn't. And when she arrived in the UK, the newspaper editors were very excited, and the TV networks, as I said, because they just thought, here's a glamorous star from America. And it was the perfect narrative, because what hasn't been reported that much is that when it was William and Catherine, well, they weren't selling newspapers because William was very prim and proper.
Oh, yeah.
And Harry was like the fun royal, drinking a beer, being in
Nazi
the military,
outfit.
chasing girls. Yeah.
Make
and I
it
think
cool.
when he was younger, Harry was a decent looking guy. And then you have Meghan, who's this, celebrity from the United States, tremendous novelty factor. And one particular newspaper editor said to me at the time, we have our new Diana. So far from hating Meghan or having some kind of agenda against her, in fact, they're like, this woman is going to make us millions. And she was welcomed. She was welcomed by everyone. The press, all of the media, the public really liked her because we didn't know her. You see, that's the trick with Meghan.
Yes.
She's amazing when you don't know her. And then the other.
But she tells you that she's the most trolled person in the world. No, you're not the most trolled person in the world.
Vested interests who were very nice to Meghan were the royal family. And the Queen, who, for example, invited Harry and Meghan to a special Christmas party before they were married. And that was a privilege that wasn't even granted to William and Catherine, who were going to be king and queen. So they did everything to make Harry and Meghan happy. But the issue you've got is, especially with Meghan, the more you give her, the more she takes.
Oh yeah.
Well, where was the racism? I mean, what happened? It sounded like it was horrible.
Well, this is what we live in an era now, and I think it's a big problem on the progressive left, which is to weaponize things like racism against criticism. So if you say that Meghan is someone that has double standards, if you say that she's economical with the truth, if you say she's fake, she's a hypocrite, it's all racism, and in fact, that's just a way of shutting down debate and preventing accountability. They're as bad as each other. Don't forget Harry's main hobby now, his only job is suing newspapers. So that, the two of them are impervious to criticism. Meghan will cry racism. And of course, the R word, it is, we can all agree, the most evil thing, racism, the greatest stain on humanity. But if you have a conversation about what the baby's going to look like, which is a conversation every single family have had in the history of time, then that's not racism. And it's a shocking thing. And as you said, I mean, I didn't know that Meghan was a woman of color and maybe at a stretch Latina or something, but who cares? And the other thing is interesting, guys, is that Meghan didn't care either.
What's not?
And if you speak to her father, Thomas Markle Sr., he'll say
I don't
that
know
race
what's going
never
on
came
with
up in her
this.
childhood. It wasn't a story.
Mark, have you ever spoken with Thomas? Have you ever had the privilege?
No, I haven't. No, I've only watched his interviews. I'd like to connect with him. He's been to hell and back. This is a guy that was fighting for his life in a Philippines hospital. And even that was a public relations dumpster fire for Meghan, who sent an angry lawyer's letter with a courier. And she wanted a US
She sent a carrier and her lawyer to the Philippines to tell her father to stop connecting with her. She threatened her father, allegedly, while she was in the hospital, telling him, do not contact me again. What kind of daughter is that? That sound like a philanthropist to you? I don't know where Funky is, Snowdrop. Hold on, let's go back.
consul present. So there was evidence that the letter had been sent. I mean, that was just a hot mess as well. No, I've not hung out with him. He's a lovely guy and I wish him well. I've heard he's back in America.
Yeah, getting treatment. I guess he's getting his prosthetic and all that. But I just wonder, what is she going to do when Thomas passes? That's going to be horrible.
Oh my God. Drew, that is the $1 million question. I think that will be the beginning of the end for Meghan as a public figure, because this is a man that she's abandoned. This is a guy who has spent in the region of $750,000 on her education. That's private school. You know, Meghan paints a picture of herself like trailer trash. I don't think so. She's a privileged young lady. She had the dancing lessons, acting lessons. By the way, where's the refund?
902.
And then Northwestern University, he spent a fortune on her. And there's a pattern with Meghan. When she is no longer of use to you, you are gone. Trevor Engelson, top TV producer, she marries him. She gets a part in Suits, $50,000 an episode. He's gone. She sends the wedding rings back by return of post.
Surprising.
Thomas, the same thing. And when he passes, it's going to be just awful. It will be shame on you, Meghan, because the big thing for him is he wants to see her again. He still loves her. And he wants to meet his grandchildren who he's never met. He's never even met Harry. So I think, if you're honest, that's dodging a bullet. But, you know.
It's really tells the story of what type of person she is, that she has not went to visit her father since she married Harry. Harry has never met her father. And then to top it off, he hasn't met the kids. Her father paid her way through school, took care of her, brought her up, fed her, did everything he could for her. And this is the thanks he gets in return. It's really not a good thanks at all. I'm not talking about Samantha. I'm talking about Meghan's. You can think what you want to think about Samantha. I don't really care. My situation is not with Samantha. It is with Meghan. Hello, Maureen.
Well, you know, when he,
Mr. Markle, great to see you. Yeah, have I told you about my terrible life growing up in palaces? Yeah.
when he was in the hospital losing his leg, if she had gone to the Philippines and visited him and said, "Oh, I just want to put everything aside," it would have been great for her.
Yeah.
Oh, you nailed it. That she could have fixed everything. She jumps on a plane. She writes a check for his medical bills. She gives him a big hug. photo opportunity, all would be well with the world. The problem I think she's got is that she's ashamed of Thomas.
She's ashamed of her father. Meghan is ashamed of her father. She has cast him out. She has thrown him out to the wolves. She doesn't care about him at all. The disrespect that comes from Meghan towards her father is just unthinkable. And now she's running around town. He lied to me. He lied to me. He lied to me. Making up excuses as to why she has cut her father off. Like somebody said, what is she going to say or do when he passes? Maggot. Meghan Maggot. What are you going to do when he passes away and you haven't even spoken with him and you've had every opportunity in the world to get to know your father, but instead to get to have a relationship with him and the kids, but you're guarding them in this castle and hiding them from the world and hiding them from their family. Her father raised her a queen. He took care of her. He put her through college.
He's a sort of portly working class American man. He doesn't fit the aesthetic of her Montecito lifestyle.
I love the English polite word, portly.
He is portly.
I wanted to ask, though, you mentioned Diana. Do you think she's constantly trying to be Diana and failing because she isn't, more charitable? It's kind of all to herself.
100%. That's why she does the philanthropy. That's why she needs this global ambassador. Sometimes she wears outfits which are similar to that of Diana. Harry thinks he's Diana because he does the landmine charities. Meghan as well. They're all mining her intellectual property shamelessly.
When we're watching the Drew Barrymore show, and Mark, maybe you can help me with this, and Drew surprised her with a picture of it. Was it with little Harry with Diana or something?
I think so, yeah. She did not seem pleased.
Oh, she seemed...
Oh, no, Earl. Meghan was ashamed of her father. That was one of the reasons why she did not invite him to the wedding.
Horrified. Like, Drew's like, oh, you're going to love this. And Megan's like, I mean, the first dumpster she saw, I'm sure, is where it landed. But, I mean, she couldn't even fake the emotion. Like, oh, my God, that's so beautiful. And does she talk about Diana? I haven't really heard her say much about her.
Great question.
No, she was asked about Diana when they got engaged, and she talked about how she would have loved to have met Diana. Occasionally, Harry invokes the memory of Diana, and he's still under the illusion that somehow Diana and Meghan would be best friends. Well, I don't think so, because Diana lived for her boys, and the fact is that it's Meghan that's turned Harry against his own brother. And so Meghan, I think, would not be on speaking terms with Diana by Diana's choice. So, yeah, they sort of tap into that imagery. I mean, the value to the brand is still the royal stuff. So you're still going to have Meghan doing her Diana moments.
Meghan wants to pretend like she's Diana 2.0. And Diana was a classy lady with morals and respect. And you lack all those things. Earl, first of all, I really don't care about him seeing Samantha kids or not. So we're not talking about Samantha again. We're talking about Meghan, the one that you keep deflecting and trying to windmill for and think that she's some type of saint. No, we are here to tell you that is not true. Hello, Carol, I believe. I can't begin to imagine how devastating you'll feel if your child was ashamed of you. Exactly. Exactly. Megan's running around ashamed of her father because of the way he looks, because of his status and everything. Instead of being there as a helper, financially, mentally, and physically, she's nowhere to be found. But what type of woman is that? Would you want her on your bedside? A woman that doesn't care about anyone but herself. Do you want her on your bedside? No. Oh, Drake. No, Earl. That's not a fact. Meghan was ashamed of her father. That's why she never sent the car or the limousine. Okay? To pick her father up for the wedding. Did she do that? Hell to the no. Because she's a liar. She's a liar too. She said she put her own self through school.
A big thing is the victimhood, going to hospitals, posing with cancer-stricken children. It's all really offensive. When Diana did it, it was authentic because she really cared. What is Meghan all about? Clicks, fame,
selling
money,
outfits,
money.
Yeah. I couldn't believe that that she would
That's
actually
right.
upload her outfit when she went to Bondi Beach. I mean, that was. Did the British press get down on her for that?
Yeah, they taught her a new one, as they say, because it was so. I mean, this couple, you know, if they do good stuff, I will say, okay, well done, Harry and Meghan. You know, I don't want it to be an echo chamber. I don't want to just always attack them for everything. But I thought that the trip to Australia was a low point because it was a fake royal tour, and they go to Bondi Beach, which is the scene of one of the worst terror attacks in the history of Australia. And they're hugging victims, which I think is just strange, posing for photographs. And then she's selling, as you say, the clothing that she's wearing. You can buy this blouse. It's still tear stained for $100. My husband. And they go to this hospital. So, yeah, that was like just really, really strange. The thing about Meghan is that she's shameless, isn't she?
Oh, yeah, very much.
You know, she doesn't care. And in fact, you asked me if I know
There it
Thomas
is.
Markle Sr., and I don't, but I've obviously read all.
We in this chat, except for Earl, aren't the only ones calling Meghan out on her BS. To be honest and to be for real, she's being called out on her BS, and Earl's in here in denial. Okay? Trying to deflect off of what's really going on. It's a very smooth tactic. Oh, let's show the Samantha kids. He hasn't seen Samantha kids. I read, go get the link. Go get the link, Earl. Go get the link. Post it in my chat. Post it in my chat. My Story by Thomas Jr., Sr., whichever. Post it in my chat and we'll watch it. We don't believe it. You believe everything that she says and does. There's a difference. We question it. You don't. Hello, Drake is back.
All his interviews, and I'm addicted to Thomas Markle Jr.'s show on YouTube. Have you seen it?
Yes. Oh, we've
Seen that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah. I want to go
The
back
old
to
girl. This guy's amazing, and of course he knows his sister well, and he thinks that the more abuse she gets, the more she loves it, because she thinks it's noise, it's currency, and I think that's right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
sure.
maybe.
You alluded to good things Meghan has done. What's tell me one good thing Meghan's done recently.
My gosh, that is a stretch, isn't it? I mean,
wow, that's
Invictus is a good charity.
Is it?
Name one thing Meghan has done that is good. I used to be like, every day before I hang up on YouTube, what I want to do is think of one nice thing to say about Meghan. And like, I couldn't. So the project ended. Hi, Monique.
$63 million.
So the principle of it, the idea that injured servicemen and women
Sure.
rebuild their lives, they've got PTSD, they've got horrible, mental and physical scars, they've lost limbs, and they participate in elite level sport, and it's a huge deal. So for those people, the participants, Invictus is great. And I think back in the day, 10 years ago, it was one of Harry's good news stories, positive projects. Of course, what's happened is it's become about them. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's true. What is the positive Meghan story? I am struggling.
Well,
with
if you
that.
if you were to ask her, she would have a bunch of them because she likes to repeat.
Oh,
the
her
same-
Geneva speech. She's shutting down internet bullying for 11 people and a homeless guy, as Mark said.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, I mean, okay, so this is the positive with Meghan. I think that she is very driven. She's not a talented actress. She's definitely not an entrepreneur. She's not a TV host. She wasn't a princess, but she's got this one superpower, and that's getting what she wants.
Yeah.
She does.
She has this amazing drive and will. Now, for me, she's pathological. I think she's an extraordinarily negative human being. I think she's got narcissistic personality traits. I think she's controlling. I don't think it's a marriage. I think it's a hostage situation. I think it's the worst thing that ever happened to Harry. But, Meghan's Meghan, and you've got to hand it to her. She's now one of the most famous women in the world. We're talking about her. She makes headlines. And there's an interesting story this week coming from Rob Shooter, who's got a great Substack called Naughty But Nice, saying that Meghan has said to Harry, you got to step up now and make some money. I don't think Harry has the wherewithal. I don't think he's got the ability, the intellect, or the drive.
But Mark, they need $10 million, correct?
Oh, now.
Was that the story? They need $10 million right now. So that's
They need money immediately because the inheritance is disappearing. There's no cash flow, Drew.
that's 200.
Why is the money disappearing, Meghan? What's going on with the money due? And wow. What else did he say that was interesting?
Traits. I think she's controlling. I don't think it's a marriage. I think it's a hostage.
He's a hostage. He's in a hostage situation. Like he said, it's not a marriage. It is, she controls everything. He doesn't have a say in anything. So let's be clear about that. Yeah, I'll go look for it. Can you just resend it? She was kind by sending her father some runny jam to rub on his stump, claiming it would make his legs grow back. After all, she was the one at the age of 11 who wrote a letter that changed the world. If Meghan hadn't wrote that letter, we would all be doomed to have to wash dishes as women. Meghan has done the Greenful Tower cookbook. Oh, she did SmartWorks before. Please. Who talks about this girl? Who talks about what book she made? And what book? What book are you talking about, referring to? Are you talking about that cookbook that them women made together? Before Harry, she built water wells in Africa. Did you not read Tom Bower's book about how she acted when she went to Africa and it was for a photo op? You don't read. No, I'm debunking your stuff. In India, she helped girls stay in school by having feminine hygiene products. First of all, I don't believe Meghan is giving female hygiene products. That's so wonderful of her. Thank you for my tampon, Meghan. What a nice chick she is. I don't remember that. Was that when she was with Harry? Why do you believe Mark Dillon? He has no credibility. You say that about everyone that talks about Meghan. You say that about everyone. Purchase. I can't pronounce your name. What hasn't Meghan done? That's the question. Oh, Daisy Lee. We're thinking the same thing at the same time. She asks what Meghan has done. Nothing. Nothing. They can't even come up with nothing. She went to Africa and took some photos with some kids. What? She went to Africa and took some photos and left? Please. And don't forget about the feminine items. Leslie, she is selling rural tampons. Can I get it? Tom Bauer also said Doria was in prison. He's mockery, no credibility. Well, here's the thing. There's no indication that Doria has been to jail. That's true. But that doesn't mean that she hasn't been, since there's no record of it. And what have Kate done in 25 years? Please don't insult her. Don't insult her. She's a working royal, something that Meghan will never, ever be again. She's a reject. Meghan's a reject. And I don't know if she knows it yet. Meghan sending female hygiene products is a joke. It is a joke. She can't even keep her own foo hygiene after all those yachting trips she took way back when. Good one, Maureen. Yeah, she's going to be queen. What do you mean? And if she doesn't do anything but wait until she becomes queen, Earl, then that's her job. Something that your girl will never be, a queen. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. She wishes she was queen. So, and your point is, and if she never goes to Africa, so Earl makes up some of the most, I don't know what you call it, inexcusable clapbacks that are not even on the up and up. So what? She doesn't go to Africa. What does that mean? Oh, Catherine didn't go to Africa in 15 years. Uh-oh. That means something. There you go, being silly. Talking about Kate on a yacht. See, now you're just being rude again. Earl, now you're just being rude for no reason. To Kate, because you're jealous of her. You and Maggot and all the Sussex people are so jealous of Catherine, the Princess of Wales, who will soon be queen. Daisy Lee says, girl, no. Meghan was the one that was the yacht girl. He knows. Yes, Polo. He is peachy and lovely as always. Meghan went to Africa and lied. She was 43% Nigeria, and they hated her too. Why did she be lying about her nationality and where she come from? It's weird. All right, guys, I want to show you something, but let me give you a little bit more
situation. I think it's the worst thing that ever happened to Harry. But, you know, Meghan's Meghan, and you've got to hand it to her. She's now one of the most famous women in the world. We're talking about her. She makes headlines. And there's an interesting story this week coming from Rob Shooter. He's got a great Substack called Naughty But
I
Nice.
beg to differ. We do not talk about her over here in America. Now, every now and then, TMZ and Page 6 like to post, like, oh, Meghan posts pictures of her baby for her 5th birthday party or whatever, you know. But other than that, she's not interesting. She has nothing going on. Tell us, Mark.
Saying that Meghan has said to Harry, you got to step up now and make some money. I don't think Harry has the wherewithal. I don't think he's got the ability, the intellect, or the drive.
But Mark, they need $10 million, correct?
Oh, now now.
Was that the story? They need 10 million right now. So that's
They need money immediately because the inheritance is disappearing. There's no cash flow, Drew.
200 speeches at $50,000. I mean, that's the quickest he came up with $10,000. What? There's nothing else that can generate income, and I don't know why anyone would pay him $50,000 for a speech. I would pay Mark Dolan more than I would pay Harry for a speech. I really would.
Well, I'm honored to hear it. And I had Hillary Fordwich on my show a few weeks ago, and she's British, but she's a US-based political and royal commentator. And she said that actually 50K, okay, it's good money, but there are people that have written self-help books that are getting more than that. Meanwhile, Harry, once the most popular member of the royal family, is on this rate. It's derisory. Those gigs are drying up. Yeah, I mean, what are they going to do? I think that you're seeing a move by the Sussexes back towards the UK and back towards the royal family.
Time.
I think Meghan has realized that on her own, it's not going to work. Let's not forget that Netflix, we've still got that first look agreement for broadcast product, which is obviously going to go nowhere. But the commercial partnership is done. Ted Sarandos has already spent about $5 million and he's out.
He's embarrassing himself. I don't know. Why can't he cut the cord with her?
Well, you're right. You see, that's the
she's embarrassing him, I meant. She's embarrassing him.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, the solution is for Harry to divorce Meghan.
Yeah. She embarrasses him. She embarrasses him. She embarrasses her husband when she pushes him around, when she, the way she acts towards him, the control factor is disgusting. It's disgusting the way she treats Harry. Nobody likes it. Even Donald Trump mentioned it. That something was wrong with Harry for letting that girl treat him this way. Yeah?
Fixes everything, because what happens, guys, is if he divorces Meghan, then he comes back to the UK and he can blame it all on that terrible woman. The British public will agree. She's terrible.
That seems like you guys went through that, though.
Go to his brother and say, I'm so sorry, it was all her. I lost my mind, which I think to a degree is true, by the way. I think he's been infected by the Meghan mind virus.
Wow.
Yeah,
to which there is no cure. He goes to his father, because the problem you've got is that he can't really get back into the royal fold as long as Meghan's there.
Yeah.
Because if they visit in the summer, that's going to be more material for the next Netflix show and the next book and the next podcast. So as long as Meghan's around, there is no trust. And those two are struggling. And actually, just earlier on my show, I was saying that it's an amazing achievement that they're broke, considering what they had when they left the UK, with Harry being a global figure, with Meghan having some degree of an entertainment footprint in Hollywood. They really ought to have been very successful. It's a miracle that they haven't.
You say that the British public will accept him back. Will the family accept him back? I mean, I know he's blood and they'd want him back. But
this is really funny, Mark. I'm going to answer your question because I can't believe how strongly I feel about this. No!
Yeah,
No!
I mean,
absolutely not.
He's done so much.
It's treason.
Damage. Yeah. Treason.
Though so funny that I actually want to yell when someone says that. That's how invested I am in this thing now. I don't really get that upset. But
well, look, Mark, it's a good question to pose. Drew Lane has got it right.
They're not going to invite him back into the royal fold. He is not getting back on the balcony to serve the monarchy. He decided to step down. The Queen gave him a year to make up his mind, and obviously they did that because look where they are. And I think that when, because it's just a matter of when they get a divorce, that's the only way. Because Harry's not going anywhere. He's too weak.
It is a big fat no. What I will say is there are degrees of no. So William, forget about it.
Yeah.
I mean, various quotes from insiders speaking to me have been, he despises his brother. He effing hates his brother.
Don't hate him.
No way back. No longer brothers. This is a guy that had to answer a question on his way to church. Are the royal family a racist family?
Yeah.
And he turned around and said, we are very much not a racist family. For him to have to say that, he'll be boiling with rage. So I think that William, forget it. Nothing. It's over.
Isn't
Charles,
isn't that part of that chivalry though on his part because of Kate and what was said about Kate in the book?
Yeah, chivalry is a huge part. And there was a lot of upset around the wedding and the bridesmaids' dresses and that kind of thing. And then, of course, you know, Meghan was freaked out because Kate wasn't a hugger, because Meghan's there on the first meeting between William and Catherine and Meghan and Harry. And she's wearing ripped jeans and she's in her bare feet. So we get to see her raptor toes and the bunion.
I wonder why you think that they would never get a divorce. I don't think he would ever divorce her, but if they do get a divorce, it will be her initialing it. I just believe that. Why do you think they will stay together? Because Harry has nowhere to go. Allowed back on the balcony is if they publicly could witness William throwing them over it.
And the fungal infection. I mean, this woman is humming. She's got the worst feet you can imagine, according to her brother.
Awesome.
So, and then she's hugging. Why won't you hug me? I'm Meghan Markle.
That's right.
And so anyway, those two never hit it off. But I think, yes, chivalry's a factor. And what you've got is hurt to the family, damage to the institution, and just
hurt to the family, damages of the institution. It is damaged. Polo says, I honestly don't think they will divorce. And he says, I think they will be too shameful and feel like failures. I don't think Meghan cares. She doesn't care. Because what she's going to do is blame Harry and say it was all his fault. And he did this and he did that and he did this and he did that. Watch how it becomes it's his fault. He was doing substance. He was doing this. You know, she's going to pull it out. She's going to go in. She's going to lie on Harry. I think if the kids are real, Harry will bring them back alone. Meghan will be loud. He will be desperate soon. Shoot. Hopefully, she let him take those kids.
The brotherly portrayal. So that's why William's done. There is an open door when it comes to Charles. And the reason why is he loves his youngest son. Blood is thick in the water, as you said. The other issue you've got is that he's an older man. He's got cancer. That's being treated, but not cured. And he's thinking, I want some kind of relationship with this boy before I pass.
Wow.
I go back to a couple things with Meghan. The first thing I think where I really got invested when she said, nobody's asked if I'm okay. And I just knew at that moment, this woman is a nut. She's a complete narcissist. Who would do that? No one in the royal world would ever say that. And then the Oprah interview, she completely trashes her in-laws, her husband's family, who happen to be the royal family. That was so insane to me. I mean,
How in the hell? Wake up. How in the hell is Harry going to allow his woman to get online and talk about his family in front of the entire world and call his family racist? That's what I don't understand about Harry, is that he allowed this to go down. Recollections may vary. Yeah, Megan, the one damaging the family and not Andrew. LOL. Megan is a contributor. She is. She's a contributor. Oh, wow. Somebody's a model? Did you hear the rumor that they found out Lily is a catalog model? Really? Wow, that is. I think Harry and Meghan are far worse than Andrew. Let's see what else he has to say. If I had to choose who was going to be king, Harry or Andrew, I would choose Andrew. No, it's just her personal opinion about two people that are icky and evil. Yep. Okay, this is a long video.
it made me cry. These ridiculous things that no one even believes. And then I wanted to ask you about Piers Morgan, because Piers Morgan didn't believe her, and neither did Sharon Osbourne, who was on television here. Oh, you know Sharon Osbourne, of course. But she was on The Talk on CBS, and both of them did not believe her, and they were called racists, of course. And Piers was fired, and I couldn't believe that because he had to give an apology, and he refused, which I was proud of him for that. But how could he be fired over that? First of all, he had good ratings, I think, and second of all, was she that? I mean, I thought by that point she was despised over there.
She was despised, and it shows the power of the Sussex public relations machine, which is ruthless and never sleeps. Piers Morgan watches the Oprah interview, and being a brilliant journalist and a great reader of human nature, he's thinking, I'm not buying this. So he goes on TV the next day. He's entitled to his opinion. Apparently, we have free speech in the UK, though it's dramatically diminishing. And he says on his show, I don't believe a word this woman says. There's a weather guy that disagrees with him. They have a great debate, no problem. I think that Piers overreacted and stormed out of the studio. That was a mistake because, Drew, you've been broadcasting for a long, long time. And you know that sometimes if you're being attacked, you just got to soak it up. You got to take it. You know, people don't agree with you. Be graceful. Don't storm off. So I think that was a big mistake by Piers. Anyhow,
I thought he was winning the. I thought he was winning the argument too. I couldn't understand why he stormed out.
Well, this is it. I mean, I think with Piers, you know, I like Piers, and he's, you know, we've worked together in the past, but I think Piers is quite thin-skinned, and I think he's got a big ego. Oh, yeah. And I think he didn't realise that actually it looked good for him to be attacked by the weather guy, and for the whole thing to just air publicly, and for him to lose his cool like that, you know, Mr. Free Speech storming off. That was a mistake. Anyhow, Meghan writes to the head of the network. Now, it's called ITV, equivalent to, I suppose, NBC in the United States. And ITV, crazy woke, ultra PC, ultra progressive left, no problem. And they've got a boss who used to be in charge.
So she writes to Pierce Morgan's job and demands an apology. And he says, hell no, I'm not giving you no apology. And why should he? He didn't say anything wrong. He just voiced his opinion.
Of The Guardian, which is a very left-wing newspaper, and now she's running ITV. Meghan writes a tear-stained letter in her creepy calligraphy. Dear ITV, Meghan Markle, Duchess of Sussex, you're welcome. My husband, flower sprinkles, lavender towels in a refrigerator. Hurty words, Piers Morgan racist. Yours sincerely, Meghan. My husband.
Of course.
So she writes a letter
Girl,
to
be
the
nice
boss of this
to my
network, and she
Marine.
gets Piers fired, which just goes to show how, at that time, powerful Meghan was and how ruthless she is. And I felt sorry for Piers at the time, and that was it. And it was his dream job, you know. And he was out in the cold for a few years before reinventing himself on YouTube. But you know, that's how Meghan is. And by the way, she owed Piers big time because he introduced her to the UK media scene when she was in London. She was a complete nobody here. We didn't know about Suits.
Well,
He
that's
helped
what
her.
happened.
The day she met Harry for a date.
That's what Meghan does. She hooks up with someone that can help her, give her advice, a who's person, or just what can they give to me or what can they do. And then when she's done with them, she discards them. Like, oh, I'm done with you. There's nothing else you can do for me. Just like I forgot, she's a model or a Real Housewives, but her and Meghan had hooked up, and Meghan was supposed to sorry, lost my train of thought. I started thinking about food, and then I just completely lost my train of thought. Exactly.
That was it. Stop replying to Piers's messages.
Oh,
Ghosted him.
wow.
Of course. How did that pan out for ITV though? Did ITV get their ratings back, or did it hurt them in the long run? No.
Not at all. Go won't go broke. Piers Morgan is divisive. He's opinionated. He's feisty. He's entertaining. He's probably the most famous journalist in the world. Do you think he's certainly up there?
He's up there.
And they let him go. So no. It was a crazy decision on their part, and I think it was very painful for Piers. And I think that he suffered a lot. He did a deal with Rupert Murdoch for a new show on Talk TV, $50 million over 3 years. Unfortunately, not many people watched, and it looked like his career was over. Then he gets on YouTube, and that's it. So you know as well as I do, guys, that this is the new frontier, the digital space.
Yeah, absolutely. The Mark Dolan Show on YouTube. That's one place you can watch Mark. Also on Talk TV as well. If you talk about other topics besides, I thought, boy, Mark must get bored of the royal family. It's all he talks about. But then I found you on Talk TV, and you cover a lot of stuff. In fact, famously, and our audience wouldn't know about this, but in 2020, Mark Dolan cut up a mask on television.
That's right.
And another host quit, I heard.
Oh, why?
Because he cut up a mask.
True.
Because
It's still true. And you wouldn't believe it because it comes back to Piers Morgan, because we had the pandemic. And look, we can all agree it was a horrible virus. It took too many lives. It was a nightmare for the world.
It
No
was.
problem. But here in the UK, we had the most authoritarian response to it. 2.5 years, more or less, of lockdowns or shutdowns in which healthy people were prevented from going to work. Well, our national debt was in the region of, I think it was somewhere around sort of 900 billion. It's now 1.6 trillion. We've expanded our national debt. The country's broke, all because of that response. And they had the masking policy.
So are you complaining about the response? It was what it was. It had to happen. We didn't want, people were dying. Hello.
So at the beginning of the pandemic, as you know, it was said, oh, actually, don't wear the mask. It's not very effective.
Yes.
In fact, you're going to spread germs, etc. Then they decided that they would have us masked, and I just thought it was illiberal and wrong, and I didn't think the data backed it up. And I just said, I've got no problem with masks, but don't make me wear one. There was footage emerging of toddlers in the primary school, in elementary school, wearing a mask. Anyway, so I chopped it up in a sort of defiant moment, because I just thought this was crossing a line. This became a viral video. Probably God knows how many tens of millions of people around the world saw it. Piers Morgan was one of those people. And on his morning show before he got fired, he said, you've got to cancel Mark Dolan Talk TV. You've got to fire him for this. He's got blood on his hands. And I responded on the same day with the monologue on my show saying, this is confusing because Piers has got a brand new book out and it's all about cancel culture. And now he's trying to cancel me. Yeah, I've got to just say, folks, that, with COVID, it was really awful. And like I said, it was a lot of people suffered. But
I saw Pierce's interview. Who was Pierce interviewing? The guy that's being charged with all the
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand, yeah. And Pierce is backtracking big time and acknowledging, I think some mistakes were made, and he definitely regrets some of his positions. So he probably regrets that.
I mean, I think that you look at America, because everyone talks about Sweden because they didn't have lockdowns or masking. And there's an amazing stat. They have the lowest excess deaths in the whole of Europe for the period of the pandemic. And they had no lockdowns and no masking. Now, lots of people who were afraid of the virus stayed home. So there was a behavioral change. No edict, less damage to the economy, kept the schools open. The taped up areas of department stores where non-essential. YouTube show pointing out that he's surprised that George Clooney doesn't call him anymore.
All right. So I believe that is it with that. Let me just make sure.
And she just loves rich people, and she's obsequious to the rich and powerful. It's embarrassing, it's unedifying. And she was also so profligate. I mean, she would order an entire banquet for 20 people, and it would take the chefs and all the staff at the palace, a day and a half of work. And then when the food got on the table, she's like, you know what? I fancy a restaurant. And off she went. Yeah, you wouldn't believe it. Also, she used to buy 3 private, first class tickets on the plane. She would buy 3 airline tickets, first class.
So no one's sitting next to her.
Well, it was because if she bumped into someone while she was away, and she would be like, well, come back with me. And then they would come with her on the plane. So she bought extra tickets.
She pick up strays?
She might have bumped into.
I know he's not talking about Meghan because she's cheap. Okay. Let me see. I like that. I like that little show. I thought about cooking this today.
Was Meghan Markle's baby bump fake? Will the monarchy be slimmed down? And why is Andrew protected but not Prince Harry? I'm Jack Royston, and on this episode, I will be answering all of your burning questions.
We're not doing that today. Da 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 da. Okay, we're done with Meghan for today, but I do have 2 more things I want to show you. I want to show you about this gentleman that ate all the food in the house, and he's in trouble, big trouble. And then there's this video of Madonna turn heads with prerogative. That's not prerogative. That's not it. Provocative. Times Square. Rock-a-doodle.
Nurse, someone has escaped. Madonna has made it to Times Square, New York, and she is shaking her vagina over a glass ledge while people film and dance beneath her. So Madonna went viral over the weekend. She stopped off in Times Square to shake her thing. She's promoting her new album. It's called Confessions 2, because if they did Confessions 1 20 years ago and that worked, why not do Confessions 2? Nobody in Hollywood has any new or innovative ideas. Here she is. If you're listening to us right now, she's wearing a pink, what's it called, corset. She's got pink sort of stockings on. You guys, I'm so not a fashionista. She's wearing pink. She's got blue glasses. Here she is. She's sort of twerking and popping and dripping and dropping and doing her thing. She sort of looks like...
Oh, wow.
She looks like maybe she got electrocuted.
Madonna.
Some folks online said she looks like she's having a stroke. I don't know what's happening. But
What the Madonna is going on? She looked like a robot.
not a fashionista. She's wearing pink. She's got blue glasses. Here she is. She's sort of twerking and popping and dripping and dropping and doing her thing. She sort of looks like she's wearing pink. She's got blue glasses.
What the hell? This. Look, check this out. I mean, hello, Debbie. Yeah, she's an icon, but right now she's making a fool out of herself. I'm make it bigger. Watch her dance. What are you doing, Madonna? Is that Vogue? And then I don't know what this move is.
Years ago, and that worked. Why not do Confessions 2? Nobody in Hollywood has any new or innovative ideas. Here she is. If you're listening to us right now, she's wearing a pink, what's it called, corset. She's got pink sort of stockings on. You guys, I'm so not a fashionista. She's wearing pink. She's got blue glasses. Here she is. She's sort of twerking and popping and dripping and dropping and doing her thing. She's sort of looks like...
She looks so awkward, and she can dance. Girl. Oh no, she looks good as hell for 67. She does. She looks good. But she needs to stop doing that dance. That ain't cute. That ain't cute at all. But oh, Lisa said, I used to love Madonna. Dress up like her last year for 80s party. I don't know about this. Isn't she like, she's 67, they said. She looks, her body is banging at 67. But that dance, I'm like, Polo, Cringe City. What was you thinking? Pop locking it.
Sort of stockings on. You guys, I'm so not a fashionista. She's wearing pink. She's got blue glasses. Here she is. She's sort of twerking and popping and dripping and dropping and doing her thing. She's sort of looks like...
What the... No.
She looks like maybe she got electrocuted.
No.
Some folks online said she looks like she's having a stroke. I don't know what's happening, but she's really just shaking it. I don't know if we have the clip where she puts her leg, she takes her leg and she puts it over a glass ledge that I hoped was very sturdy. And she kind of shook her vagina for everyone in Times Square down below. They were like, oh my God. I mean, listen, there are worse things to have hit New York. Kind of shook her vagina for everyone in Times
God.
that I hoped was very sturdy. And she kind of shook her vagina for everyone in Times Square down below. They were like, oh my God. I mean, listen, there are worse things to it.
Make anything. Stop adding to the story.
I don't know if we have the clip where she puts her leg
right there, that dance.
She takes her leg and she puts it over a glass ledge that I hoped was very sturdy. And she kind of shook her vagina for everyone in Times Square down below. They were like, oh my God. I mean, listen, there are worse things to have hit New York City, okay? This is the second worst thing to ever happen to New York. That was dark. But anyway, here she is. She's spinning around on a little stage. Now listen, I know we got a lot of seasoned girls who tune into the show. I love my ladies in their 70s, 80s, 90s, 60s who tune into the show. But there are folks online, there are women around Madonna's age, she's 67, who have been writing me saying, no, sweetie, no. We're not doing this anymore, boo-boo. We're not doing this. Come on. Let's not shake it around in Times Square. But then I also heard from some people who said this is feminism, this is female empowerment. You know, this is kind of what Madonna's always done. My thing is this, though. When you've built a career on shock value, does anything shock us anymore? Like, she's been doing stunts and buffoonery and clownery and gaggery for decades. So now that she's 67, you know, and she's got her ARP card, are we still shocked? You know, I remember being a kid in the early 2000s and she's like making out and kissing people and doing all stuff. Does anything shock us anymore with Madonna? So seeing her shake her thing over a ledge in Times Square, I don't know. I feel like what would be most shocking is if Madonna put on a pair of blue jeans, a flannel shirt, got that guitar back out. You know, she had some good songs. One of my favorite songs of hers is called Secret. You know, My Baby's Got a Secret. She could get that guitar. She could do some kind of Like a Virgin, real stripped down. I mean, now that I'm thinking about it, what happens when Madonna sings Like a Virgin at this point? Does lightning strike when she says, like a virgin, touched for the very first time? Like, does something happen in the ether and are the tectonic plates shifting? I mean, does her nose grow like a Pinocchio? How is she out there? How is Madonna gonna go out there and sing like a virgin? Wow. Like, sweetie, we've seen every nook and cranny of your body. You've been in dozens of high profile relationships. You are shaking everything in nude pink over a glass ledge in Times Square, okay? As gay, unemployed people dance beneath you, all right? But anyway, she apparently has teamed up with the gay sex app Grindr, and this is to promote her album, and this is supposed to be a surprise performance. Hold on. Here she is back doing the... Nurse, please hurry, quick. The inmates are running the asylum. But anyway, we wish Madonna well. God bless her. And, you know, Madonna, she's doing great. Madonna's one of those, she's sort of like Angelina Jolie. Every time she takes a trip to Africa, she comes back with a new kid. You know, she's just an interesting character. So we wish her,
Yeah,
I can't with this. This is too much. This is way too much.
Madonna.
Starting something new, especially a business, is hard.
Yeah, my husband liked him some Madonna too. And I do too. He was being rude and disrespectful to Madonna. Shame on you. Okay, our last segment of the day, we're going to watch the hubby eat the food.
And your husband brings
mwah, mwah, mwah. So why are we here? I'll tell you why we are here. Fumi Nation sent this story to me, and it was a married couple, and the husband had gone into the kitchen where the wonderful wife had cooked an entire meal for the family. And the husband went in there and ate all of the meat, even the food for the children. He ate it all and told the wife when she came back that it was only a joke. Let's take a listen. Yeah, let's take a listen.
Husband ate up almost all the stew meat prepared for the whole family, leaving only a small piece. He even regarded this as a prank. When the wife questioned him, he not only didn't immediately make amends, but his explanation only made her angrier. The incident began when the wife had prepared a pot roast in advance, originally for the entire family, including the children. The husband, without a second thought, ate up the entire pot of meat, completely disregarding that it was the family's dinner for the day. When the wife noticed this, she immediately questioned him about where the meat had gone. He explained that it was just a prank, wanting to finish the meat to see his wife's reaction. What was even more terrifying was that before his wife and children had even eaten, he still wanted to take the last bite away. After this video was exposed, it completely enraged the netizens. He completely failed to consider the other members of the family. Even if he didn't leave any for his wife, at least he should have thought about the children not having eaten yet. Many netizens believe that if this was a prank, he could have hidden the meat instead of actually eating it. This is an unacceptable level of selfishness. This man didn't destroy a pot of stew, but rather the most basic respect for the family. And his most fatal flaw was not eating much, but caring only about himself from beginning to end. What do you think? Do you support the wife's divorce?
A lot of you are married to people who hate you, and it's the truth. There's no back and forth to it. There's no twist, no turn. See, a man who loves you will intentionally want to make life easier for you. And when we speak about easier for you, we're not talking about being wealthy or being rich. Let me explain. You taking out time to cook for the whole family, and your husband brings his friends from outside, and they empty your pot of food. That man does not love you. Because he knows obviously your kids have not eaten. You have not eaten. So you are going to use double the time to cook again. Now, mind you, his friends that even brought to come and eat that food might be married men who also have wives at home, who are chilling and relaxed while you do the work of the caterer. And some of you who have husbands who their friends come over, they watch football, they drink beer, they leave the bottles everywhere, broken glasses, dirty plates. That man does not love you, because somebody who genuinely loves you will care about you. Do they do the same at the other friends? Their wives, they collect that rubbish when you they take so? No. This is a case of men who don't love their wives. Because tell me why your wife cooked a whole pot of stew. One man, you sat down and you ate everything. Only for your wife to come back, then you told her it was a prank. You wanted to see her reaction. A woman that has been working maybe 12 or 13 hours, because this obviously happened in America. So after that long shift, you come back to find out the food you made before going to work, your glutton of a husband finished it. So after doing 12 hours on the shift, you cook again. I pray the Lord frees a lot of you from the urge of being a missus so bad, because the fact that a lot of you want to be married and stay, you see that comment, a lot of you, I'm going to marry once I marry right. It is the prayer I pray for you. But some men are not worth the tussle. Some women are not worth the tussle. Pack your Ghana must go or a cola bustle and be going.
I'm back with another video, so y'all, she downstairs.
Get a husband.
I don't know what she's doing, but I'm about to hurry up. So y'all, she took this out. She said she was gonna let the food cool off before she started making people plates. So what I'm gonna be doing, y'all, is I'm about to eat the whole entire roast. So I'm about to eat the whole entire roast, and I'm just gonna leave it here on the stove. So yeah, let's get into this video, y'all. So y'all don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Evil.
Turn them no. Ooh, look at that tenderness. I ain't gonna try to burn my mouth.
Look, he ain't even get a plate.
And I'm gonna leave a small piece, like maybe like this much.
For the kid. You little greedy bastard. What about the kids?
She shouldn't have been nothing. Y'all see how hot this is. I don't know if y'all can see. I'm gonna leave a little small piece.
Whoa.
So I'm about to hurry up and eat this stuff before she can come back upstairs. So y'all, like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn them post notifications on. And y'all do what y'all do best. Don't talk y'all smack up in the comments. Matter of fact, I'm about to grab me a plate and I'm about to head upstairs Because I ain't gonna be able to eat this right now, and I ain't trying to get caught. So, no.
He ain't trying to get caught. So he gonna.
I'm gonna give me a little bowl, and I'm gonna head my ass upstairs. That way I don't get caught in the middle of me eating the food. Because I can't hurry up and do this. I ain't about to choke over some
Look
food.
at all that meat. You little fat pig. How can he eat all that and not get sick?
You know, I'm gonna be kind about it. I'm gonna leave a little piece of meat.
We still taking more.
I don't know if y'all can see,
Barely.
but this is the amount of meat I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave something, y'all. Y'all, I'm out.
Dude. Dude. What the hell be going on? Come downstairs, dude. Come downstairs. Ain't no damn what, dude. Come downstairs, man.
Uh-oh.
Dude, this shit don't make no damn sense. Let me see. What? You what you mean what? This stuff don't be making no damn sense. This the greedy shit I be talking about. This the stuff right here. You sitting there eating the shit. What the hell happened? I'ma see what excuse you come up with. What happened? Where's the rest of the shit? What you mean what?
I'm saying, what you want me to...
Where's the rest of the damn food? Nobody even ate yet.
How was I supposed to...
I have not ate, neither have the kids. Nobody ate.
I thought that y'all ate already. It was...
How the hell you gonna think that we fucking ate already? This stuff don't be making no damn sense.
What are you so mad for?
This stuff started to get on my damn
Well,
nerves.
since I ate it already, can I have the rest of the food?
Why would you be eating the rest of the damn food?
It ain't much.
Is that all you think about yourself? Well, what the hell be going on?
What are you so mad for?
If you that damn hungry, you know that you gonna eat half the damn pot or half the damn pan of food. Why you don't just go buy you some food?
Because I wanted the home cooked meal that you made.
No, you need to go get you some damn fast food.
Why would I be going out and I have food here?
It doesn't matter. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have no damn food.
Well, that's what I ate.
And you really think that's normal? Man, maybe you need to go. You need to go seek you some help. Or something.
No, you need to go.
You need to seek you some help.
What are you so mad for, dog?
What you mean? So you? What do you mean? What am I so mad?
I'm saying what you.
Are you okay?
I just had to pause it for a second. What? Polo said he always do that. Oh my God, that meat looks so delicious. It did. I'm hungry. I'm definitely going to get me something to eat after this. I may go to Chick. It wasn't funny. There was nothing funny about him eating the food up and then coming down there saying, what? I didn't know no one had eaten. Like, so inconsiderate. No, you go out right now and go get some food for the family. For the kids. So they can eat. I would be pissed. I would be so mad. Maybe that's not his first offense. It wasn't funny not thinking about the kids. And then wanted the rest of it. Meghan's mold made an entry lawyer's blind item about the twins takedown. What twins takedown? What are you talking about? What happened to the twins? The Stitley twins? Yeah, that was a lot of meat. Looked like half a cow. No, I've never had shrimp tacos, Lisa. I think maybe one time, but I don't think I cared for it. Yeah. Are you getting some shrimp tacos today? Hi, CC. I have no idea what you're talking about, Demon Dictator. Do we need to do a live on it? Did something happen? Did they get into it on screen? Here, let me drop the link. What happened? Did somebody strike somebody? Some drama in the Mexican community, guys. Oh, okay. Where would you go get them? What restaurant? Nancy's boyfriend is a married man with kids. The twins are vile. What happened? I like the twins. Look at this idiot in the kitchen eating up all the food and then pretending. I didn't know. I didn't know your kids hadn't ate. What are you worried about? Hello, Demon Dictator.
Hi, everyone.
What happened? Something happened recently?
Oh, I would stay out of this one, to be honest. Let me bring up the comments on my phone.
Really?
Yeah, I'd stay out of this. It's going like nuclear. Just dropped my phone. Yes, well, I think everybody knows what it is. It's one of the twins has been involved in a relationship for a very, very long time. Yeah, one of the twins. Yeah, with the man, and there's of what relationship he had, whether he was or was not in a relationship with someone else at the same time. Yeah, and it's all just kicked off, and everyone's got involved as they always do, and it's just not really necessary. It's no one's business.
So what do you mean he was involved with someone else at the same time?
He may or may not have been involved with somebody else at the same time. May or may not have, but I don't know.
What did she say? The twin.
She says he was not involved with someone else. Meghan's
so the rumor is that he was. Who started the rumor?
Well, people, Molly and Paula, they're putting all the evidence up on X and videos and stuff proving that he was involved with somebody else at the same time. So it's all kicking off with each other. Sorry? Well, they're all throwing stones at each other. So they're just throwing stones back. Oh, you said this and you did this, and then so they're throwing it back. Well, your man was involved with somebody else, and you called Lauren the insider this name, and then da-da-da-da. So it's just the normal spat, I think.
Wow. So they are actually going back and forth.
Yes. It's all on X. So they're just throwing all grenades at each other, even things that were on
X.
Yeah, on X. So they're all putting all the evidence up on X. And, well, you said this about this person, and then, well, you said this about someone else, and just digging up stuff from years ago. And it's like, what's the point? It's just silly.
Okay, we are talking about the silly twins. One of the silly twins is dating this guy and have been dating him for a while. Yes, it is in the Mexican community. And then Paula, most of you know who Paula M is saying that he was dating someone else before a while.
It's Molly. It's between them and Molly. I think Paula got involved. I think everybody's getting involved, but it's really between them and Meghan's mole.
So what are they accusing her boyfriend of being involved with him while she was dating him?
Well, the twins have talked about their. Well, Nancy's been talking about her relationship with this man for many, many years. So everybody knows that she's been involved with this man for many, many years. And then it has been discovered that he may or may not have been involved with somebody else at the same time.
Well, why do they think that it's a good idea to put that information out there about her?
Well, exactly. That's my point.
I mean, it's like doxing.
Yeah. If you look in the comments, I'm not going to say it myself on screen, but if you look in the comments, the issue is in there. Look at Elle's comments.
What?
Yeah, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Nancy is one of the silly twins.
Yeah.
The one that is dating the guy.
Yeah.
And why do you say that about her, Earl?
Well, that's the alleged issue. He may or may not be like that while he's in a relationship with her.
Oh, he could be. Really?
Yeah.
Down low.
Yeah, and so when it came out, yeah, so that's the issue, that this man may or may not have been in a relationship with someone else, what Earl said there. And then Nancy, when it all came out, Nancy made a video that she was very upset and that they split up and he dumped her or they split up, whatever, and she was crying. And people were very sorry for her and sent her sympathy and stuff. And then she did another video with her sister saying that she made it all up and it wasn't true, that she made the relationship up and it wasn't true, and don't believe it, you know. And then they made another video saying, oh, I was only joking about that. I was only joking about crying. And I was joking about the fact that he dumped me. We're really still together. And people were like, we sent you sympathy and we were kind to you, thinking that you were crying because he dumped you and all this, and that you were misled by this man. And then it turned out she was joking about that too, and people just went, you know, and people came for her.
Something like that.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, you don't joke about, well, we broke up and then we were never together, and then we were back together.
Yeah, she's spoken on her lives about meeting with him and their personal business, what they did together in hotels, their personal business. And then so she's been very open about this relationship with this man. And then it turned out that he may or may not have been in another relationship at the same time. And then when it all came out, she was crying, you know, he's dumped me, it's over. And people were very sorry for her. They sent her messages and kind comments. And then she joked about, I made the relationship up. It wasn't him, it was me. And then she said, oh, that was a joke, by the way. And people were just like...
Was that recent?
Yeah.
Wow, you can't do that.
Well, so yeah, they people are coming for her, and then it's all
like
that now.
Yeah, that it's just unfortunate. You just can't do that, and then change the narrative the next day, and just changing it the way it fits your narrative. Now, what are we supposed to believe on a for real? What's true and what's not?
Yeah.
And so whoever the guy is, he was dating another guy.
So hang on, somebody said I don't want to mention people's names in the chat.
Right.
Key point ignored. Nancy said she reacted that way because she was being bullied by Meghan's mom. So she says that she did what she did because of what Meghan's mom said. But it's all tit for tat.
There's no excuse. Yeah.
They're all throwing stones at each other, and it's like, and it gets worse. It gets bigger and bigger, and then everyone gets dragged into it, and it just goes on forever. You know?
Well, oh, okay. What's not the history, Snowdrop? Who's married? Was he married?
Maybe, maybe not.
Oh, snap-a-doodle. A whole marriage. But Nancy made a video of herself crying because she said he dumped her over the phone after being together for 10 years. Then she said it was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Joke is a joke. A joke is something that's funny. But for her to come out and say it was a joke, that's the only word you can come up with?
Yeah, it was a joke.
No, that ain't cutting it. No, you have to, what happened? What are you talking about? Yeah, I think I could see my people holding me accountable, asking me questions. What are you talking about? You said you broke up with him, and now you're saying it was a joke?
So another key point, people, because I saw what I saw, but if I've missed things, then say it. But another key point, Nancy said she did the breakup to protect him and trick Meghan's mole.
Oh, so okay.
So when she was crying
after the joke, it's not a joke. The reason why I did it was because I was trying to protect him from Meghan's mold.
Oh, yeah, she did that in response to Meghan's mole, and Nancy said she did the breakup to protect him and trick Meghan's mole.
What is Meghan's mole putting out there? Well,
she put the evidence. She put the evidence up about that he may be potentially in another relationship.
Wow, that is rough.
Yeah,
that is some rough stuff. I would be pissed. This is drama. This is drama at its highest level.
Yeah, I'm surprised because you're not an ex. It's all over there. It's all kicking off. Yeah, and their videos. I think the videos are still up where you
they
can.
Got videos.
Can we think it's up to you. They might strike you.
Why would they strike me? I didn't do anything to them. I
don't know. But I suppose if it's still up, you can play it. But
okay, let's go to X.
Yeah, they put because Nancy and this guy have been together for 10 years, and he may or may not have been in another relationship during those massive 10 years.
Okay, where do I go on X? Do I go under Meghan's mold?
If you go to the twins see the original video.
You gotta pay for it now?
Huh?
I don't want to upgrade. It's telling me I need to upgrade.
Right now? What is it, StreamYard or YouTube?
Oh, X.
Not now. We not now, man. We're in an integral part of the video. Upgrade right now.
Right. Let me go back. I probably hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Here it is. Okay. Oh. Where
is it? Go? Yeah, Debbie, I don't want to say that. I know, yeah, just read Debbie's comment, but I don't want to say that word.
Oh, we're going into this. Okay, we're going to do Meghan's mold. Oh, wow. It says Megan's Mole Sitley. So okay. Let's see what we got. Can you see?
No. The videos will be on their, I think they're still on their platform.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I mean, they're all fighting with each other. They've all said nasty things about each other, and then when it blows up, they all chuck
And I
rocks.
like both of them.
Yeah, I like the twins. It's not my business who's doing what to who. You know.
Right. Well, we can voice our opinion, can't we?
It's their karma. You know, they got their own karma, and they got their to deal with it how they want to. You know.
Right. So Michelle says, LL, bottom line up front, the allegations that the man was and is married. Whoa. Earl, yes, and wife gave up on career for 10 years. Look after the children so he could build his career. Wow. We know a lot. The twins are Val, and the apologists for them are just as unpleasant. I'm sorry, Cece. Guys, Cece's not feeling well today. So let's send her great vibes.
Oh, take care, Cece.
Sorry about that. Yeah, don't stress, especially on here. Why don't you just relax? Sorry you're not feeling well. Key ignorant point. Nancy said she reacted that way because she was being bullied by Meghan's mold. Now, that did strike up some things in my head to say she said that to protect him. I could see that. I could see her saying, you know what, we're not even together. But if she's saying that they're not together, why is she trying to protect his marriage?
Let me see if it's still on there, because you can just play the original videos. I would stay away from Meghan's mole personally, but if the twins have still got it up there.
Oh, so go to the twins page.
It's up to you what you want to do, but I'm just looking if it's still on there. They're taking it down. I can't look at it on my phone.
Wow. Right. That's what she said. To protect him. Protect him from whom? And what?
I think they took it down. I can't see very well on the phone. Then you might have to find it on X.
Okay, I'm here. I'm under Meghan's mole real quick. Here it is right here, isn't it?
This is the one after when she pretended that they weren't in a relationship. Yeah, this is the one. Play this one.
Okay, let's.
Unless this person wants to give us her name and show her face, this is the last I'm going to say. Unless this person wants to give us her name and show her face, this is the last I'm going to say about it. You need to shut the fuck up. Show your face. Tell people your name. You say you're a single mom. Obviously something happened with that, but I'm not going to be ashamed anymore for being head over heels in love with the most wonderful person I've ever met in my life, who makes me feel safe, who loves me, who's like the greatest person I've ever met in my life, okay? And he loves my sister. all he ever does during the day is wake up and figure out how he's going to make me happy. I think that you are, and I'm tired. This is another thing I'm tired about. I'm tired of this one person saying, well, I don't like the way she lives her life. I'm not the marrying kind. I was already married. I didn't like the way it worked. Okay? I am extremely close to my parents, and I am.
Here's the thing. She's not talking about Meghan's mold or saying anything negative or derogatory towards her. She's just explaining her side of the story, which is, she just reminds me of myself trying to explain it, after someone has said something about you. So let's continue.
In a very unhealthy relationship with my sister. And I 100% do not want to move to Toronto. And I don't want somebody with me 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's just too much for me. Okay? I want to have my house. I want to travel. I don't want kids. Why can't I just have those things without having somebody tell me that I'm a whore as a result of it? Okay? I don't know what the fuck. This is.
Ooh, Meghan's mold. Did you call her a whore?
Yeah, they did.
Jesus. Now we're crossing it.
I'm just going to go mute because I'm just trying to find the beginning bit to this where she denies it. Hold on.
Thank you, Cece. I can't imagine the silly twins striking me, but are they striking each other? Probably not. They're not playing each other's content. Wow. Mr. Muffet in her crying video. There's a crying video.
It's the last time I'm going to say it, and then we're going to start the show. Thank you. I hope you're listening, and I hope you clip this, because they'll go play this.
You did
later,
clip
and,
it.
Like, there's 300 people will watch. It's creepy. It's so weird. Hey, you know what, though? I'm a celebrity. I am. I'm a celebrity. I'm going to say this one more time. I hope that you got them to believe you for this. They completely believe me. They fell for it hook, line, and sinker. They thought you were coming up with it. They were like, you see? She's a group. She lied. It's like, why would anyone do that, you idiot? Yeah. I'm going to say this one last time. Oh, it was so good last night. I was laughing so hard my stomach started to hurt. Fuck off. Okay. You're a loser. Show your face, and then I'll have a conversation with you about it. Show your fucking face. Okay, all right. I am in love with Bruce McCullough, and I'm going to die being in love with Bruce McCullough. He is my heart. Okay? He is my heart, and he is my life. And if you want to Wikipedia him and look up pictures from him from, 2015, 2016, stop.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to just try and find the crying video.
Okay.
They took this original one down, which is the beginning bit where she said it was a figment of my imagination.
Is this it?
That's the one, the crying one.
Hey guys, it's Nancy.
Oh, Jesus.
I've been crying a lot today, but I want to be able to tell you what's going on. I didn't think this was gonna happen. In a million years, I never thought this was gonna happen, but I've been with someone for over 10 years, and yesterday he called me and he doesn't want to do it anymore. So I have to live with that. I can't dwell on.
Okay. See, that you just can't come out and say he doesn't want to do this anymore. Why? What happened?
But it turned out that was a joke. It wasn't even true. And that was, people got upset for her that she got dumped and this all terrible thing happened. And then she turned around and said that was a joke. It wasn't true.
Well, this makes it so suspicious. It makes me suspicious of the whole thing. This video right here. I'm suspicious because she's crying. She's in a disarray and or that's the way she appears to be, and saying that
Meghan's School of Acting, 1 tier left I go.
Is that what this is? Okay.
Yeah, it's all very sordid is the word I'm looking for.
I wonder, is he married?
Hey guys, it's Nancy. I've been crying a lot today, but I want to be able to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
I didn't think this was gonna happen. In a million years, I never thought this was gonna happen, but I've been with someone for over 10 years, and yesterday he called me and he doesn't want to do it anymore. So I have to live with that. I can't dwell on anything. I can't make myself, I'm not going to make myself better for a man. But I ask that you show me grace and show me love. Hey guys, it's Nancy. I've been crying a lot today, but I want to be able to tell you what's going on. I didn't think this was going to happen. In a million years, I never thought this was going to happen, but I've been with someone for over 10 years, and yesterday he called me and he doesn't want to do it anymore. So I have to live with that. I can't dwell on anything. I can't make myself, I'm not going to make myself better for a man. But I ask that you show me grace and show me love. Hey guys, it's Nancy. I've been crying. I've been with someone for over do it anymore. So I have to live with that. Can't make myself, I'm not going to make myself better for a man. But I ask that you show me grace and show me love.
I'm not going to make myself better for a man. What do you mean you're not going to make yourself better for a man? Was he trying to change you? It's weird. That was a weird moment.
Yeah. And this is why people got so upset, because it turned out this wasn't true. This was a joke.
This fake. Let me hear her say that. Okay, this is Sonia Peterson. I don't know who she is. Maybe this is it. No. Well, I don't think I see the one with her saying it wasn't true. I don't see it. Wow.
Yeah.
So where are we now with the situation?
I think they're just trying to calm it down. Lawyers have been, they're going to bring lawyers into it if people don't stop, and everyone just trying to calm
Lawyers?
it. Yeah. They just want to calm it down now. Just everyone just stop.
I mean, what is the why? I mean, I just don't get how a lawyer could stop people from talking about things.
Well, it's all slander, isn't it? But it's just threats to get it to stop, because there is another person.
Yeah, that's slander.
Because there is another person and two little people involved here as well, and so it needs to stop, basically.
Right, because Meghan's Mo kids.
No, he's got little ones.
Oh wow.
So he may have been involved in another relationship in which two little people are involved too, if that makes sense.
Right. So it sounds like that we're really homing on this extramarital thing going on. Like he had another family, and maybe that's why it was working for her so well. Is because he's married. You know, because why wouldn't you want to be with the person that you didn't fell in love with? But she said that she likes her space and she doesn't, you know.
I mean, she came on when it first kicked off. She came on Heather's channel and said he's not married. So she
did.
She came on Heather's channel, and I was there. I was there, and I saw it. I think probably some people in the side chat may have seen when he said he's not married. So she said he's not. Yeah. So she said he's not, and other people said he is. Yeah.
Hello, Crystal. The Silly Twins, one of the Silly Twins, named Nancy, was dating this guy for 10 years. Her and Meghan's Mo have been into it, and Meghan's Mo have been posting things about her boyfriend and his relationships. She's doxing this man. That's what Meghan Mold is doing. If she's showing pictures and showing his family and his kids, is that what she's doing?
Sorry, say that again. I was just reading the side chat. Say that again.
Meghan Mold showing pictures of this guy.
Well, no, everybody knows who he is because he's been on their channel. And he's been on their channel a couple of times. So they released who it is.
Did she show his kids?
No, and not as far as I know. Not as far as I've seen. I think that his little ones have been taken out of it.
Okay, I'm just because, yeah.
Well, that's the problem. They're all attacking each other with whatever ammunition they have. Yes, Meghan's Mole's little. She's got a little one, and her little one has been attacked too, which is absolutely the most awful, vile thing that anyone can do. Yes, people have attacked Meghan's Mole little one, and that's out of order, and that's terrible. Anyone who does that to a child is terrible.
It's no excuse for it, and vice versa. So
yeah, so now it's like there's other people involved, little people involved, and everyone needs to just stop it now.
Who involved his kids?
I don't think anyone's involved his kids. It's just been mentioned that he has little ones. But I don't think, as far as I've not seen any pictures or their names anywhere, which is right. But I know that Molly has been attacked in the past, and her child has been attacked. So
well, I heard Nancy say
everyone needs to stop with the kids. People have got to stop with the kids. That's terrible.
Right, I heard her say something about you need to be a better mother or something. You need to be a better something. But yeah, leave the kids out. Well, fill me in.
No, we never doxing him.
We
Never
don't
said she
know if
doxed
he's
him.
married.
I said he was on Diddley's channel.
We don't know.
And don't make nobody's making assumptions random stories you're not aware of, please. No. We never
Yeah.
said she doxed him.
No, she didn't, because she just told me that he has been on her channel before. Mowgli showing a picture of him would not be doxing. He's already showing his face.
No. It's already showing his face. Yeah. No, I don't think the kids. It's just been mentioned he has them, but there's no pictures or their names as far as I'm aware. Thank God, because that's not right.
Nancy has the boyfriend for 10 years. Hello, Luna's Play. The boyfriend. You got a small echo. Hello, Luna's Play. You got a small echo.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I fixed it, Debbie.
I mean, he's a celebrity, so everybody knows.
No, I fixed it, Debbie.
Did you fix the thingy? The echo? Yeah.
No, I think you're gonna have to go back. I think you're gonna have to go back. No, nobody's saying that he was doxed. Nobody's saying that he was the situation. Tell who to sort them themselves. I'm not telling them anything. They're two adults. They can figure this out. They'll figure it out. They'll stop talking about each other. Okay, Luna's Blade, I had no idea there was tea going on in the Mexican community. We talking about it now, girl. Oh, he's a celebrity. What kind of celebrity is he? Snowdrop, what'd he do? Sing? Well, no, that's not my job to tell them to work it out. I hope they do. She said Mowgli's dad is her son's father. What? Oh, his kids were young when they alleged started. So I am going off. I have to, because I don't have proof that he's married. Is there proof out there that he's married? Hello, Demon Dictator. Is there proof out there? Like
what,
documentation?
About what? Sorry.
That him being married. How do we know?
It's on Mowgli's channel on X.
Does she show receipts?
In terms of a ring on his finger, yeah.
Oh, snap-a-doodle. What the hell?
Yeah, she's got it all on her X channel.
He's got a ringy-doo. There it is. But she keeps saying that he's not married, but he's got a ring on his finger. Uh-oh. And then she came on here and said she was joking. I don't know, Nancy. I'm starting to not believe your story. Your story has cracks in it, girlfriend. You're gonna have to come to me.
There was him on X making comments about his, relationship with his one lady, while clearly another lady was talking about being in a relationship with him at the same time. I'm trying to like speak in code.
Well,
yeah.
here's the thing. He's not here. He's not here with her. They're on two different they're far, far away from each other. So it wouldn't be shocking to me that he wouldn't have someone else.
Yeah.
And that they have an open relationship. But Nancy is acting like they're exclusive. But then he wanted to break up. That's what she said. But then she said she was joking. But she said he wasn't going to change. So I don't know what that meant. I'm just trying to get into some of the clues.
He's a well, it's on Molly's ex, but if you he's famous, so he's a celebrity.
Do we know him?
A celebrity in Canada. So you can't.
Know. I did see a picture.
Yeah, that's why he's not being doxxed, because he's already famous. So, but
right. Exactly. And he's already been on her channel and stuff.
Yeah, he's been on there a couple of times.
Yeah. Are they showing the wife? Hold on. Is that the wife in the black?
I don't know. I personally don't know.
Show more. Oh my God. Meghan's Mold is calling Nancy a concubine. God dang. It says the concubine husband fucker has some nerve calling me psycho instead of showing proof they donate to dog shelters. I don't know what Meghan is talking about. She's going in. Paula, oh my, these crazy women mess with the wrong gorgeous lady. Meghan's Mold, the silly twins, exposed affairs, animal fraud, and using the Marco playbook. Wow, this is ugly.
Yeah. They're all slinging mud at each other now.
Yep, they're slinging it. That's why the lawyers are involved. I get it. Wow. Interesting. And this is all allegedly. Exactly, Michelle. Wow. This is something. I'm missing something?
Yeah, you're out of the loop. It's World War III, man, in the Mexican community.
Right. Yeah. I got the gist of the story. Did I get it all?
Yeah. And there's a lot more. They're all, like I said, there's questions about, other, like you just read that thing out from Paula, but nobody, I just, it's not my business.
Going to their picking their sides and saying things. That's a good question, Luna's Blade. I watched Nancy's video when she said first post it and was sad for her. I had no idea he was married though. I don't play that at all. That said, 10 years. Are we sure they're not separated, or she knows and it's between them? Hey, something's up. Okay, that's what I believe. Something is up. They've dug up some stuff, and if you dig up enough, you're gonna find something, and there it is.
Yeah.
I'm saying allegedly, or heard on the curb, that her man is married for right now. Because with the ring and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And she may have an open relationship.
It's the other way. Molly said Nancy's doxing her. Yeah. That's what I said. They're all slinging mud at each other. They're all revealing personal information about each other. I'm not talking about doxing, because doxing is very, very personal information, but they're all slinging mud at each other.
They're all slinging mud, and Snowdrop said there is proof to show that he is married. Yes, I saw a picture of his wife. Wow. That's Crystal. Hello, Crystal. Luna Blade says he definitely was married, and I think still is, but who really knows what they have going on. I know what's tripping me out is they've been together for 10 years, which there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with not getting married, but what's interesting about the situation is that they don't even live in the same town, do they?
No, they don't even live in the same country. He lives in Canada, and she lives in America.
Yeah. He's got a whole life in Canada. He's doing something in Canada. Yeah. No, Badoo. No. Nancy's gonna come clean if she wants to, but something's fishy. I think he's married or got a girlfriend or got a double life doing something. That's what I think. And that's my assumption. That's it. My assumption and my opinion only. Alleged.
Yeah, it's very sad. If you're, married, I think you've got to make that decision that, if your marriage isn't working or you're not in love with that person, end it. Don't cheat. There's no.
Don't have a side chick.
Yeah, there's just no.
She's a side chick.
That pain on everybody is so great.
Mm-hmm.
If your marriage isn't working, you're not in love anymore, just end it.
Just end it.
Don't cause that pain to someone.
The show says, good luck, ladies, with your chat. See you in court. Have a good night. What? I didn't get that.
We might be sued.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. I've been there before.
Yeah, you've got another one. Another one for you.
Another court case. It was messed up to do that, though, Nancy's video. I mean, because her subs really felt bad for her. Girl. There it is. Luna Blade said it. And that's not throwing shade. That is telling the truth. The truth. Hello, Shanoa. Okay, Nancy's got a boyfriend, one of the silly twins, that she's been with for 10 years. And we're finding out that allegedly he could be married. We already know he has kids. And Molly and the twins aren't getting along. And Paula's in the middle of it.
Earl, we can see you, Earl. You're not blocked. Not yet. But you do push it sometimes. But not right now. Earl, you're still here.
Affair has been going on for more than 10 years. Oh my God. Do you think if it is true, Nancy will come out and say it? Because at first she came out and said, well, we're broken up. That is weird to me. Then she comes out and says, oh, that was a joke. Even if it wasn't real, I would have never said it was a joke.
Yeah, that's what caused the most hurt to her subscribers, is that they came out of sympathy for her at that moment. And to find out that it was a joke hurt them a lot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Luna's played. Wow. Wow. The wife is an actress. Wow. Says Luna Blade. He's 65 years old. That's older. Google his name. Okay, give it to me. Oh, he does comedy stuff. Put the link in the chat. Earl. Yeah, Luna Blade. She called her a concubine. Ooh.
Oh, Earl, you see, you go that far. You've been rude to her now. He's been rude to you.
Oh, okay. The moon bump stuff. What is Bruce appears to be on the road a lot. Okay. Oh, Christy is saying that Molly said that Nancy put out her real name. Never saw her Snoopy. Never saw her Snowdrop, but always imagined she was really pretty. Because you missed about 2 years of information. That's a lot. If he'll cheat with you, he'll cheat on you, Nancy. Of course he is. She did change her story. His wife is an actress, Tracy Ryan. Okay. Hello, Jen. I think the breakup video was true. Then the blowback of security became too much, and he told her to fix it. And this cover up is what she came up with. Oh, wow. Good point, Jen. I like that. Luna Blay said it felt real, but then he saw a video of her bragging about getting deaned with the dude, in her own words, on her slow show, bragging about it. Wow.
They lost a lot of subs for that.
God. Oh, she did for lying. For lying.
Yeah.
Okay, Jen. They're teenagers, but they're adults. Then there's one teenager, Luna. So I was shocked to find out it was a prank. It's not funny. Heartache is nothing to play with. I agree. I agree with you. Nancy was a washed up, old, married, failed actress in her closet. Huh. I would never get involved with a man who is separated from his wife.
No, I wouldn't.
A situationship is not something that I get involved with, but some people are okay with it. I know that's right.
It's the pain it causes when it all comes out. How can that be worth it? Just get divorced. If you're not happy, just get divorced.
Right.
And then all go do what you want to with whoever you want, but don't cause that pain to somebody else.
Exactly. I like when you said the situationship.
Situationship.
Oh, well, I don't care for the twins anyway, but if he is married, that's horrible. Yeah, it is. She goes to Canada all the time. Hi, dear. I watched you, Paula, back in the day and on the Royal Show with Ron. Oh, yeah. Those were the days. Thank you, Crystal. Maureen, and he has been his side plate. Wow. We got to stay honest. Was anything said today?
Unless you go back onto X, I was working all day, so I did a long day today, so I haven't been on it today, but I've been checking it every day, and it's just getting nasty there.
Yeah, even if they're separated, he's still married.
Yeah, let them work it out between themselves and let them finish it between them. Just don't get involved. I just know.
I like both of them. I am not picking sides, that's for sure.
I guess it's not my business. I think they're funny and I like their videos.
Yeah,
You know?
it will die down. It will.
It will die down. As people will forget in about 6 months, people will forget.
Maybe they have a Ralph thing going on. And what is that?
Yeah, and it's sad that everyone's got to get involved and they've got to throw grenades at each other and people are bringing little ones into it and it's just not necessary.
Right. I love it. Or I'll be real smooth. What did he say? I must have missed it. Or they must have removed. Oh.
Yeah.
DC
Molly did a great big video. She put all the evidence up. I watched some of it and then I just switched it off. I just thought, I don't really care about this. It's just no one's business.
Oh, so Molly did another video.
Yeah, and she put all the evidence up and I watched about 10 minutes and I just took it off. I just thought, I don't even care about it. It's
wow.
Who cares?
But she did not show any kids.
Not from what I saw.
Yeah, I don't really think the Silly Twins have a case. It's freedom of speech. And it's
he's a public figure.
She can come kind of hard, Molly.
Yeah. He's a public figure, so don't get involved with a public celebrity then, because his information is already there.
Wow, they are already getting their parents to sue all over X. Let it go. Really? Is that the solution? I'm gonna sue you, Molly. I don't agree with that at all.
I'm gonna tell my daddy you.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my daddy on you, and he's gonna sue you and take you down. We're gonna send you a cease and desist. No, you both are, you're talking about her mothership, and y'all going at it. I haven't really, that's the only thing I've heard the twins talk about her parenting, which sucks because I don't want anyone talking about mine. But other than that, she's not calling Molly a concubine and whores.
Yeah. She's calling her that. It got vicious, really, really vicious.
Yeah, I got hot. It got hot. So, and this was on X. You just seeing it going back and forth.
Yeah.
See, yeah, Earl, I don't read with comprehension. That's why she keeps asking if he's married or is there any proof. Time him out.
I did take that comment down, but it still shows on your feed.
You go too far, idiot.
Right, Elle.
The reason why I keep asking it, Earl, is because I want to be clear.
Oh, that pleasure was all mine then, Elle. I did it. Pleasure was all mine, Elle. You just take it too far every time.
Yeah, you take it too far. I'm not comprehending. No, you're not comprehending. Just because your friend Meghan is always doing stupid stuff, and I don't believe nothing that comes out of her mouth, doesn't mean I'm not paying attention to this story. You nasty.
Problem is, if they sue for defamation or something like that, they've got to prove that they have had like an injury from it, like they have lost money or they've actually lost reputation. There's been reputational damage and they've lost money. That's hard. Suing for defamation is the hardest thing. Yeah.
Oh, it is. It really is, because the back and forth. She's done a pajama party or two, dragging it on. Who?
That's the one that we showed earlier, where she kind of.
Yeah.
She's still dragging it on. Just let it go. Everyone, just calm it down.
So we're saying, like Nancy, just stop with the videos.
Yeah, I think they have now, but it's still going on X. But everyone, just calm it down because it doesn't get anywhere.
They lost 2,000 subs.
Yeah, they lost a lot.
Why? Ooh. Wow. Trust fund babies. Well, guys, we have got to keep this in our, situation, okay? Because I'm going to be following it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they talk about it. She talks about, because I've been watching the twins for a long time, and she's always saying, my boyfriend. So it's a public thing. I mean, it doesn't, obviously you don't dox people just because it's
No.
public. No one's doxing. Well, obviously we're not doxing anyone on this channel, but they're public about it, so they can't cry over afterwards.
Right, he's not your boyfriend.
No, a married man is never your boyfriend, exactly.
You're the side chick.
Just,
You're the
yeah.
you're the throwaway chick. And now with just for 10 years of that, and you can't tell me that that is enjoyable to be with someone that's with someone and be okay with it because he's a star or something like that. Like, heck no.
I think that would just be 10 years of a waste.
And then I don't think it's her that doesn't want to get married and settle down and da 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 da. It's him. It is him. And even if you don't want to settle down and get married, if you're in love with someone and want to be with someone, you don't compromise. Feel like she's been compromised. Compromising her values and compromising, like, I'm gonna be with them no matter what. He's in this relationship for, 10 years she's been in this relationship.
Yeah,
So
I just think 10 years is a waste, knowing that it's not going to be anything more. It's sad.
yeah, that's it. Exactly. We're just talking about it. She started talking about the personal. So yeah, we're just talking about it. Exactly. And we're entitled to do that. A members only Molly came down my feed a little bit ago. I didn't notice the date though, so don't know if it's about this.
Yeah, Molly did a good video. She put all her evidence on there. Like I said, I watched a couple of minutes of it and then switched it off because it's just not my thing.
Right.
It's not my business, not my thing. I don't really care. But other than that, it's up there on Molly, Meghan's Mole. I think
back and forth. How did you see it? It popped up on your feed?
Someone sent it to me. And said, "Have you watched this thing with Molly?" Because I don't sub to Molly. I used to, but I don't. I've not watched her for years, for no particular reason. I just didn't watch her anymore. And so someone sent it to me, and I watched it, but I just switched off after a couple of minutes because it was just silly, and just a bit pointless, really.
Oh.
Yeah, some people liked it. Some people thought it was great. That's fine. You can watch it and find it brilliant. Absolutely no problem at all. I just it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't either, Luna Spade. I don't really think there's a case. Letitia, can you imagine getting your mom at your age to sue for you? No, I wouldn't. It's just like, what have I gotten myself into? They need to stop that. I think they really need to bring the temperature down on the suing because Molly didn't do anything to violate her rights. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I just think it's one of those things when it all kicks off, it gets interesting because you're watching it in real time. Then afterwards, it just gets a little bit boring with all the mudslinging at each other.
Right. Yep. And really going in. And where did it start? Who started it?
I think just there's always been trouble brewing between certain YouTubers, and
Right.
every time something goes wrong, they all pounce on each other. And so every time one little thing happens, it just triggers it all off again.
Right. Just you can say
Yeah.
boo, and then oh, you said something. Okay.
They all come after each other again. Yeah.
Right. I know. Yeah, I know exactly what.
Yeah. You know exactly what it's like. Just sometimes you just breathe, and they come after. People come after you for breathing. Sometimes.
Yeah, Nancy messed up. Something's up. I think she's messing around with a married man, and this is my allegedly, and she may be, I don't know if she's embarrassed or not, but she's definitely not addressing that. Has she addressed the married man allegations?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
you
said
did.
she did. She came on Heather's and said
Yeah.
he's not married.
Yeah, she did. Did she say he was separated?
She said he's not married.
Okay. Okay. Hello, RGM.
I think one is because they had a spat with Lauren, the new Lauren the Insider. They had a spat with her, and it wasn't nice. And then that triggered it all off again. And then people took sides with the twins, or they took sides with Lauren, and then everyone has to get involved again, and it just carries on and on and on.
Yeah. You know what? The guy I wanted you to meet, he's here.
Oh.
RGM, this is Demon Dictator.
Oh. Hi.
Yeah. That's Demon Dictator.
I don't look like that. Oh no, you can't see my picture. It doesn't come up on YouTube.
Yeah. You didn't put a picture in.
It won't let me. I've got a picture. If you on the side chat, you can see my picture, but it won't let me bring a picture up on the screen.
Okay. Well, yes, not Luna. RGM meet Demon Dictator. Demon Dictator meet RGM.
Right. Letitia's trying to set us up. We live in different countries, I'm afraid. Hi, RGM.
Yes, he's really a sweetheart. He made me 2 videos.
Oh.
Pink dress. Yeah, he created that.
Oh, he does the video, the music one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Very nice. Oh boy. I watched all of Molly's videos and found it shocking to see how nasty the twins have become. They are messing with the wrong person by going after Molly. Uh-oh. I think they must have been feeding behind the scenes. Something's going on. Luna's Blade. I'm trying to get to the end here. Yeah, I felt bad for the sister who is stuck defending the other. Yep. Trying to make sense of it all. Which one's the oldest? The one that Nancy?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. The twins' ignorance of political relatives.
Reality.
Realities.
Yeah.
In the UK, they made a stab at Lauren the Insider, and then somehow MM got drugged into it. Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know her, and I've said something about Lauren.
Yeah, I saw the one they did about Lauren. It was unnecessary. It was just silly. It was yeah.
You said hello, Miss Dictator.
I did. I said hi to him.
Okay.
I love your videos. They're great.
Hello, Dale.
Yeah, it's horrible that people take sides. Just, like who you like, friends with who you want to. If you like all of them, watch all of them, support all of them.
Right. Yeah, I got my disco song. I got another one. I'll play it while I'm reading the text. And I'll let you go in about 5 minutes, okay? Demon Dictator.
Yeah.
Woe to the woe. Why is it not in here? I saved it. I saved it and now I can't find it. My disco one.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get
I
back.
used to watch Molly all the time, but I stopped watching her for no particular reason. I just don't have a lot of time to watch a lot of people anymore, so I just kind of stuck with it.
It's hard to watch. Yeah, you're right.
When I worked from home, I used to just play him all day and have him in the background, but
Yeah. Put the disco link in the chat, RGM. I don't know. Did I share it? No, I didn't put the disco in there. Did I put the other one? Okay, here. I'll go find it. Here it is.
Oh, Lady Letitia sipping tea online, dancing through the comments, feeling mighty fine. Then the fallout swooped in late one night, talking about that song is mine, girl, please take flight. She was making content, minding her own lane.
Don't I look good?
Dude, that's amazing.
I know, I got my leg out.
Look at your leg out. Sexy leg, sexy lady. The owls in the back.
Through the night, then Danny Robertson hit the scene real slick. Said that flame ain't real. Let's settle this quick.
We try and put his link in. Hold on.
Yeah.
No. Make it rain. Not for that fallout show. Oh. The scales of justice came down strong, dancing while they played that victory song. Oh, Lady Letitia stood tall on top while the fallout flopped and could not stop. Courtroom disco ball was spinning all around. Owl kept squawking, but the truth shut her down. Papers flying like confetti through the air. Meanwhile, Letitia brushed her fabulous hair. Danny Robertson entered with the funky stride, with legal groove and swagger on her side. Said you can't own vibes, you can't own a beat. Then the owl started sweating in a feathered seat, flapping feathers causing drama in the disco light. But karma boogied in with
I'm gonna drop it and twerk in a minute.
the truth kept shining underneath the neon glow, and everybody knew which way this thing would go. She looked like a nice person. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Make it rain, just to stow the whole dang show. The scales of justice hit parade, turn that fake claim into lemonade. Hey, Lady Letitia took the crown, while the foul out got left out of town. Now the whole club singing, take that L. Feathers drooping sadly like a yard sale bell. The owl tried scheming for a little fame, but ended up roasted by her own bad claim. Lady Letitia doing victory spins, smiling big while the
I know.
baseline grins.
Why is the owl eyes
Just living
like that?
Because you're too hot, that's why. You're too hot. Al can't take it.
Very talented.
No more disguise. Everybody finally saw through those eyes. Danny Robertson raised the groove up high, while the owl kept asking why. But the dance floor answered with a mighty refrain. You can't make ownership and expect to reign. Oh no.
Got the Fanadoo. Get the Fanadoo.
Xanadu.
The scales of justice sparkle bright. Turn that whole mess into Saturday night. Oh, Lady Letitia won the fight.
Y'all want to see me do it again?
You got the fan out. Got to get your fan out. Work it. Own it.
That was just too fun.
That's amazing. Well done.
Yes,
Good
RGM.
job, Millicent. Well done, RGM. You're very talented.
Very talented. I loved it. I hope your headache is getting better, Cece. Well, guys, I want to thank you for joining me. I'm going to get ready to go get a little bit from her camp and see how she's doing. I think she wasn't feeling 100%, but I gave her some medicine last night. And so, yeah, let's see how she's doing when I pick her up. They were doing Build-A-Bear today at school. I know.
But
so
she
brought up
someone
a box of little ones, little Build-A-Bear things.
Yeah. We got Build-A-Bears here, yeah.
They brought it to the school and they got to stuff it and all that. It was really neat. She got a wolf.
I bet she's excited.
Yes. So thank you guys for a little bit. Thank you, RGM. I love Build-A-Bear too. It's one of my favorites. Are you okay, Demon Dictator?
Yeah. Just choking. I'm fine. Okay.
Okay, guys. Love you.
Okay.
I'll see you next time. Thank you,
Bye,
Demon
everyone.
Dictator, for coming
That's
up and
okay.
hanging out with me and telling me the story.
Yeah,
Now
I like coming up.
Yeah. I'm going to see if I can keep an eye on it. Thank you,
Yeah.
Daisy. Yeah.
Okay, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye, love.
Bye. Okay, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye, love.
Bye.
Oh, thanks, Demon Dictator, for coming up and hanging out with me and actually telling me the story of the situation. I know me and Danny is getting ready for game night. And so, like I said, we're going to follow her lead. We're not doing money, but it's going to be fun. It's for all in fun. And just making some announcements. What else? My phone is still not working. Hopefully by tonight when my husband gets home, I'll have a phone. And then I'll be able to communicate as much as I can. Like, this is an older phone, and so I don't have Danny's phone number in there. So she texts me. I'm missing it. I'll just email her again and let her know when my phone is working. Have a wonderful one, Chenoa, CC, Demon Dictator, Polo, Snowdrop. Oh, Snowdrop, let me tell you something. Now the phone that I'm supposed to turn in, it's broke. It isn't supposed to be broke. Like, it's completely off the hinges. So when I return it, they're going to be like, what the hell is this? But it is what it is. Give Danny Eric's number. Okay. But my number should be working tonight. I got a new phone, an old phone that I'm going to be using. But the problem is that I don't know nobody's number by heart. You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. Well, I broke the phone, okay? The phone was expensive, CC. And I broke the phone, and all hell has been broke loose since. It's a whole story. And I ordered a new phone. They sent it to me. It was the wrong phone. I'm just now sending it back last week. Well, the thing is okay, so my SIM card, I got to get an electric, like a E card. It's called an E card. And I didn't know you could do that. You could get an E card and they can program your phone from where you're at to have a card in it. It's pretty neat. Because I lost the little thing that goes in the phone to put the card in. Guys, let me tell you something. It's been a nightmare. Just put it that way. Okay. Thank you. Right, it's eSIMs. So Snowdrop, when I do the eSIM, will I get all my data? Like, will I get my stuff? Anyway, I'm ordering my cell phone again. I'm ordering my cell phone again really, really soon. Yeah, so I got to figure it out. I got to get a new phone, and then they need to refund me for that flip phone because I think I gave them $500. And so I want my money back. Anyway, I love you guys. I could talk to you guys all day. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful afternoon. Bye-bye. It is. It does suck. It's been sucky. It's like babysitting. I'm babysitting, but it's not fun. Oh. What? I have Metro. That way you can't disconnect the phone and they can track your every move. Who? I don't know why they making everything so difficult. I know. It sucks. Everything has been difficult. I'm with Samsung and Metro PCS. So I turned the phone in last week. And then, so I'm just waiting on it to clear. I just want it to clear because I just don't want any confusion because I've had so much confusion with this phone. And if they don't refund my money, then I gotta fight for it and all this other stuff. It's stupid. Oh, you're with Metro Bank. Okay. You guys are awesome. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, God. It just, I don't know. Yesterday was not like that kind of a day. All right, guys. I'm out.